Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Brian and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today, we're going to be starting our first ever, it might be only, depending on what happens, our first ever Road to Glory series here inside of College Football 26. Now, I haven't done one of these types of videos before, so this is going to be very new to me. I didn't even play it in the last year's game. I thought about it, but I just never got around to it. So yeah, we're going to be jumping into this for the first time, and hopefully it's good. I've already seen a lot of people play this, and they seem to have enjoyed it, I think. So yeah, let's just start here. Main menu, literally this is my first time pressing it, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so looking at this first setup screen, we have the option to adjust some settings, have custom conferences, similar to how you would in Dynasty mode, and as well as import a custom high school. Now, I will say this, I've gone back and forth on this. I could use my real life high school in this scenario. However, I kind of just want to just kind of see what it's like, for this purposes anyways, of just seeing how it is. If it doesn't go very well or whatever, then I will redo it and I will start with my own high school, personal high school that I attended in real life, or at least something similar to it. So yeah, without further ado, let's just advance here. Okay, so the next step here is to choose how we're going to start our journey. Are we going to start it as one of the best in the game, so a 5-star recruit, or are we going to go all the way down and start as an underdog as a 2-star? Honestly, I kind of either like a little bit, I don't want to necessarily be a 5-star because I feel like it's a little bit, might be a little too much. Whereas the other thing is I don't necessarily want a complete like challenge from a 2-star. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to probably choose between contributor and blue chip, so either a 4-star or 5-star recruit. Honestly, for this being my first ever Road to Glory ever, I think I kind of want to start as a contributor just to have it a little bit more balanced. We could do prepared, but I think that contributor might be a little more interesting potentially, so let's just choose that and then we'll see how it is. If it's too bad, we can always restart and do it all again. And then the next category looks like the pick is our position in high school at least. And that position, I think, honestly, for me personally, I would kind of rather try and play like a tight end more role, but that is not an option in here, obviously. With that, I'm actually going to probably go with quarterback. I know it's a common one that people go with and whatnot, but I just want to try and get this, going off the ground and whatnot. So I think we're going to go with quarterback just because I like the idea of being a quarterback, at least in high school. We could always change when we get to the NFL if we get that far. But yeah, so I think we're just going to roll the quarterback just for simplicity's sake. As for what type of quarterback, I kind of like, I'm not necessarily a pocket passer. I like to run more with the quarterback whenever I play Madden or whenever I play this game, a Dynasty. I'm sure you guys have seen from the Dynasty episodes. So with that said, I think honestly, we're probably just going to go with a dual threat quarterback just to make it better. Either dual threat or backfield creator, just because the accuracy, or I like the fact that the power can go up a lot more than the. Now we do lose the quickness a little bit. We do lose the health. The health is more for backfield creator, and obviously we got these little physical attributes on this, or abilities on the side that we can take a look at based on the archetype we have. So actually, with that in mind, I will say I do. The power's not all the way there, but honestly, a higher IQ. I'm actually going to go with a backfield creator. Okay, so now we're going to create our player, and I am going to do this really quickly off camera, so I will cut ahead when we are done with that. So we're going to be done just like boom. Okay, so here we go. We got myself created. Also, I have decided, I think I'm just going to roll with my original high school. The only issue is that the high school that I went to, the city is not in there properly, but the state and the city are correct, so yeah, there we go. Anyways, so this is me. I'm sure you can tell it's like an almost exact replica resemblance. I'm kidding, obviously. It's kind of not quite correct. Nevertheless, it's who I'm going to play as in this Road to Glory series, and that's kind of just how we're going to have to roll with it, I guess. So, anyways, let's continue on forward. Okay, so we got all of our guy here. Let's continue and confirm and save that. All right, here, so it says, "Hi, Brian. I'm a reporter covering a local high school football beat. I've been following your career and writing a story on your college prospects. Your local rising stars was important to you while being recruited by colleges. Championship contention, playing early, conference prestige, pro potential. Honestly, for being recruited by colleges, honestly, probably pro contention or pro potential is more like important to me. You know, knowing that I'm going to go to a program that's good enough for quarterbacks or whatever position I decide to play, that has good luck at getting into the pros. Got it. What else is something you're looking for? Let's see. Coach stability. I think this is determining our deal breakers. Coach stability being in the big city. Prestigious coaching staff. Honestly, probably. Don't know what being in a big city would relate to. I have an idea what the other two would relate to. Honestly, if I had to go somewhere, I would probably just pick coach stability, just so I know I'm going to a program that has a stable coaching staff or a stable head coach for that matter, who's going to help me along the way. I hear that. What would your last thing be looking for? Be proximity to home, school, academic prestige. Honestly, let's just pick proximity to home. I guess I like being near home anyways. All right, now we got our coach, Kalen Westerman. Hey, Brian, welcome to your senior year here at Brandon Valley. I believe in your potential and a great college player, and this year you should focus on getting your name out there. First step here is to figure out the top 10 schools you want to be recruited by. Don't worry about these choices being final. You'll be able to move schools in and out throughout the season. We'll follow up before the season opener, and we'll opener about how they'll get their attention. I can not read sometimes. All right, thanks, Coach. Can't wait to get started. All right, so we hit our preseason here. So we got our My Recruitment screen. We got to add some schools, it looks like. This actually looks very similar to the Dynasty screen, if I'm being honest, which is not that bad, but, you know, it's a thing, I guess. So here we're going to add some schools. We can just pick whatever college we want. Okay. So looking at the schools here, we can see the different rushing to passing ratios, the aggressive and conservative, type of stats. So I guess we can just kind of put our favorite college list on here, or at least our favorite schools that we want to highlight. And I already know there's going to be a couple I'm going to put on here, so let me just add some of those real quickly. First school we're going to add is the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Second school we're going to add is the North Carolina Tar Heels. Obviously the third school we're going to add is the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, but I kind of doubt we're going to go there, so let's just at least try it. Another school I'm going to try for is the Florida Gators. I realize I'm picking all the big schools. I probably should pick a smaller school here and there, shouldn't I? Honestly, if I had to pick a school to go play football for in college, I wouldn't mind doing the Cowboys. I know that's the only reason I say the Cowboys is because Josh Allen went there, so they got to be at least somewhat decent. I mean, they're 69 overall, so not the greatest, I guess. Honestly, I think that's all the schools we're going to add for right now, so let's just kind of move out of that. And, yeah, so we got our schools here. I guess we can head up to 10. I don't know if that's necessarily, something we have to have, but for now we're just going to pick 5 because that's the only 5 I can really think of that I would be interested in even going for at this point. Looks like we can see the top preseason stuff, similar stuff to what we can see in Dynasty mode. But yeah, with that said, let's just advance the week and see what happens in our next week here. All right, Coach Westerman says this. Let's talk about recruiting tape, which is how you get attention from schools before each game of season. I didn't even get a chance to read that. Or chance each season, you'll set the amount of moments. These represent opportunities that can make it into your highlight reel. If you aren't satisfied with your performance in a given week, you may be able to retry it before moving on to the next one. Performance which objectives complete will give you points towards your tape score. Your goal is to set tape score to meet or exceed the scholarship score for a given school. Once you do, they will offer you a scholarship. Take a look in your recruiting menu to learn about your top schools and what scholarship package they could potentially offer you. Finally, some schools might ask you to complete a highlight moment, which are more challenging and only allow you to work towards specific schools' interests for the week. Success or failure could impact their interest in you and if they're able to offer you a scholarship package. You got all that? Honestly, I think so. I'm not going to rebuff them. I'm going to be polite. This is how I am. So thank you, Coach, for that very, very helpful info. Hey, kid, ready for game 1? We're about to face top-rated safety in the state. This is Guy's a ball hawk. Had 7 picks as a junior last season. Everything we call, check to, and hot route has to be with him in mind. Yeah, I think this is going to be great. Let's go for it, Coach. I 100% am ready here. But yeah, looking like here, we got Chamberlain up first. And let's jump into here and see what we got. Ooh, we got the setup. It's a 2-minute drill. Oh, we get to play different moments. Okay. Interesting. The setup. Early in the quarter, cell play action convincingly lure the ball hawks. School tape score boost for those schools specifically. Drive goals don't allow ball hawking safety to get INT or pass breakup. Complete a play action pass for 10+ yards. Okay, interesting. So let's do the setup first, I guess. Oh, actually, wait. So I can select moments. Oh, this is interesting. We'll do 2-minute drill as well. We'll do Let's see. We'll do fearless as well, and we'll keep the drive alive as well. So we got 4. Well, we can only select 4 at the moment anyway. So cool. Let's jump into our game here then. All right, here. So we got our field, the high school field. We're walking into this track, and there we are, number 12, looking great, looking beautiful. Oh man, I just realized we're facing a rival school with the same school colors. Yeah, I really didn't think about that, did I? Alright, the setup. So early in the quarter, sell the play action convincingly to lure the ball hawking safety out of position, seize the opportunity downfield, and set the tone for your team. Alright, so now we get to call our first play here. So we're going to call a gun. I like to do the meshes. I know you guys see me do it, but ooh, this is a weird screen. I've never seen this before here. You see our rival safety up there in the corner too. That guy's not going to get anything today.
I've got you in my sights.
We'll call out this play first. We'll looking, throw to Y. Oh, and he drops it right away. That's kind of annoying. All right, we're going to hand off to our running back Porsche here. We're not even going to get any, obviously, controlling him. This is new for me. I've never done this before. And honestly, it doesn't feel that much different. Honestly, though, I still can't get over the fact that it feels like we're basically playing a rival school with the same colors. So but it feels like I'm playing practice mode right now. Anyways, we'll do a play action. Got X. And that's a nice catch. Look at that. And we complete our drive goal. That was amazing. All right, so our second goal says avoid pass breakups from your rival. Oh, I see. So the safety up there. We're supposed to watch him. Okay, interesting. All right. Well, let's roll around here. I'm going to run on my own. And we're going to be just short of a first down, 2nd and 4. Going to give it to our guy Porsche here, and he's going to take it for not quite a first down. It's actually gain of 0. Obviously, the one thing I got to get used to is we are the ones calling the plays, not the coach, so I'm not even getting any coach suggestions or anything, which is what I'm used to going off of. Honestly, it just means I got to call my own plays. But look at the running back. There's Porsche. He's juking a man, and he gets down for a first. There we go. Nice when our guys there are able to do their jobs, and I don't have to worry about anything, basically. All right, another pass here is another play action pass. I got RB. Here he goes. Go, buddy. Go for the score. And he's just short. Looks like a couple yards just short. All right, obviously, we're going to hand it off here. Porsche gets the rock, and that's going to be a touchdown. We're leading now 13-0 in this game here. And just like that, we got our first moment completed. So now we get to do our next moment, which is our 2-minute drill. Halftime is approaching, and the scouts are watching closely. Lead your team swiftly downfield, managing the clock wisely to score critical points. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. I am pretty good at the 2-minute drill, if I do say so myself. So, horse watch now. I'm going to get like no yards after I say that. So, going to hand off to Porsche again. He's going to get absolutely nothing. I like this mesh play. I'm not going to lie. I do like it a lot. I would hand it off to Y, but I think we're going to get the first down here, and we will. Showing off our legs. All right, going to give it to Porsche. Another carry. He's going to not quite get any yards. In fact, he's going to get 0 again. I do think we are. It says to get to field goal range. It says we're not in field goal range yet, but I think we got to be pretty close. First, 2nd and 10. Going to look. Our A's wide open. Catch that, buddy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And he scores. Hit 2 goals in 1. God, aren't it the greatest? And just like that, another score, or another moment, completed, meaning our stars are actually going up faster than I realized they were going to. That's kind of fun. Next is the fearless moment. Prove your coverage against ball hawking safety by confidently throwing, that's not the right word, confidently throwing accurate passes over the middle, demonstrating your poise and precision. All right, so we get to practice a little bit of our passing skills again here, don't we? So I do got to remember where plays are now, because obviously the coach is not suggesting them for me. So I kind of have to remember where certain plays are. Gain yards by completing passes between the hashes. Avoid pass breakups from your rival. Honestly, I think we can do that, to be honest. I'm just going to keep doing what I have been doing, which seems to be working. And, you know, I'm actually going to take it myself, because I might as well do it. I can run, you know. I know the challenges says to pass and whatnot, but honestly, if it's open, I might as well just take it, right? Anyways, another play action pass. Looking. Gonna throw to B. He's gonna get it inside that's just supposed to be inside the hashes. Whoops. Alright, so they want us to throw inside the hashes, not outside the hashes like I just did. Anyways, let's do that then, I guess. Let's do this. And he catches it. Does he hand on to it? I think he did. Gain yards by completing passes between the... Yeah, that's what I was doing. Well, I guess I gotta do it more then. I guess we'll do that. That's fine. 3rd and 3. Looking, be wide open. Oh, and he drops it. Yeah, that's not a good thing, guys. I do like how coach is suggesting we go for it here. I'm just gonna call the same play, I guess. We might as well do it, right? 4th down. I'm looking, getting pressured outside. I'm just gonna take off. I can run. This is cool. Rival's gonna tackle us. Doesn't matter. We still get the first. All right, just so you guys don't get bored of me calling the same play every single time, I'm gonna pick a different play this time. Gonna try and fake handoff. Gonna do something maybe. No. I guess we're just gonna run it again. I'm not doing the goals at all, but it's fine. All right, so we're going to call this play now. I think I see a person that can throw it to. There we go. In between the hashes, maybe. It's still not counting that for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. All right, I think I see something that's going to probably work for us here. Let's just, oh, I got hit as I threw. Okay, that's why that's not going to work. It's also 4th down right now, but the coach wants to go for it. So honestly, I'm just going to call a play I know that works and that I'm comfortable with, and we're going to hopefully get this 1st down and try and win this game. Here we go. Looking, B, and that's incomplete, and that turnover on downs. That's, yeah. Fortunately, that turnover just kind of, we could retry the moment if we want, but I want to keep this legitimate. I don't want to keep doing it until I just get it, so we got one of the goals at least. So honestly, doing the second one, it happens. I'll just keep going, honestly, at this point. All right, keep the drive alive is the last moment here for us. Facing a critical 3rd and 7 late in the game, make a play on the run and show your rival you don't mess around. I mean, let me tell you, I don't mess around, that's for sure. No, we don't talk about what happened last drive. That was a fluke. I still don't mess around. So pass on the run for 1st downs, which is basically what I was doing before. But now we're going to give it to our running back, who's going to get absolutely nothing. That's a 4th down and 9. Shoot. So essentially, this is the play that I probably should have been. This is what I basically am doing now, what I did earlier. I just have to do it better now. There we go. Run, on the run, and he's got a first. There we go. There's the first goal done. All right, now we're going to try it again. Going to do the same thing. No, we're not. We're going to run it. Take off. Hold on to the ball, please. We need to call a timeout. Can I call timeouts on this? Apparently I cannot. Here's the thing. We got 26 seconds left. 23 seconds left. We don't have a whole lot of time. I got to stop calling things stupid here. Throw it to B. And he's out of bounds. That was not good. Oh, I just hope I found a really good play that we can use that I usually use all the time, and I just kind of forgot about it. And that, my friends, is the tight end attack. Here he goes. Throw it to A. He's inside. We got 11 seconds. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. All right, 9 seconds left. Here we go. On a roll. Throw it to, oh, and I got sacked. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. And that's 1 second left, and that's the game. Oh, shoot. So we completed the moment, but unfortunately we lost the game. So, yeah, that's not good. But hey, now we're almost a 4-star, just like that. So there you go, I guess. Unfortunately, we have to have some of those games that just, happen and whatnot. Look at here, we have an official offer from the University of Arkansas State saying that they're excited to offer me a full athletic scholarship, and they've shown me the mental discipline potential that they value at their program. Honestly, dude, that would be an interesting story, but we'll see what other offers we get after this. And look at that, we get Colorado State as well. So all the state schools so far want us. The Eastern Michigan, that hits the same school as Max Crosby. I wouldn't be complaining. New Mexico State also wants us. Go figure. Toledo also sends us an offer. That's crazy. Utah State also gives us an offer. That's pretty cool. So this is a full athletic scholarship from them as well. Look at that. Wyoming, one of our favorite schools. The same school that Josh Allen went to. Honestly, as of right now, this is my favorite school offer that we've gotten already so far. Also get an offer from UTEP, it looks like. And it looks like that's going to be it. Here we got a message from Chris Creighton from Eastern Michigan. Hey Brian, how's it going? Our entire Eastern Michigan coach staff's really looking forward to you watching this play this year. We know Eastern Michigan might not compare to other programs on paper, but there you're just going to be another prospect. And here you would be a big deal the second you get on campus. You'd have a chance to compete early for playing time with less competition, and you could go down as one of the best players in the history of the program. We really like you as a prospect and will work with you to get you to the Eagles. We're willing to give you a better offer package than we usually do this early. We can't wait to follow your senior season. Honestly, I'm going to thank him because any offers I get at this point are great. So that's how I'm going to roll with this. Scholarship bonus increased. Your scholarship bonus tier for Eastern Michigan has increased. All right, so we're now going to advance the week and see what happens because I don't know exactly what happens here. But all right, looks like we got another offer. It is from this time from the University of Buffalo in Buffalo, New York. Also get an offer from UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, the Rebels. And we also get an official offer from Old Dominion in good old, I don't know where they're at actually. I think they're in Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. All right, now we got the coach again. Ready for this week's game. The team we're about to face spring pressure. They got 7 sacks in their week 1 game. Anything we call hot route or check should be done knowing they're likely bringing pressure. Other than that, I think we'll be fine. Put in some work during practice and let me know if you have any questions, all right? Okay, I'm going to just give a, I don't know what the difference is because either one of these is probably positive. You know what? I'm going to give a polite answer because that's just who I am. Now we got a classmate, Lane. Hey, Brian, I know some college entrance exams this week. Do you want to study with me? Honestly, I personally would study with a classmate. I know I got some important games to prepare for, but I personally would value academics more than game time. Now, then again, I don't know how this game exactly works with that. So if honestly, you're playing football, you're not going to be necessarily, a doctor or anything. So now that's not to say that some don't go to become doctors. Some NFL players and football players, eventually do go on to have those types of careers. But then again, for me, I think I would just do the responsible thing. I would study with a classmate. Because why not? I think I'll study with you, hopefully a high score, catch the attention of some schools. School interest increased. You score highly on your college entrance exam. There we go. Making it slightly easier to obtain a scholarship from North Carolina. Okay. I like me the Tar Heels. That would be kind of insane. I'm not going to lie. Also got a school interest increase from Notre Dame as well because we scored high on our entrance exam. See, I told you academics do matter in high school. All right, now we got PJ Fleck. Hey, Brian, Coach Fleck from Minnesota Golden Gophers here. We've been watching your tape and feel like you could be a gem in our recruiting class this year. But we need you to prove it. Think you can take on the challenge this week? Honestly, I'll take it. I'm ready, Coach. This will be good. I will not let you down. Highlight moment accepted. This is now available for your next game. Ooh, interesting. All right, looks like our second game is going to be against Aberdeen. It's going to be against the Cobras. However, that is where I'm going to leave. We've already done so much in this episode. I think I'm going to leave it right here. So that is going to be it for this one. If you guys do want to see more of this series or you want to see more of Road to Glory and all that, I plan on doing it for a little while yet alongside the Dynasty series as well as my other series on my channel. Kind of depends on the popularity of it as how more frequently it'll come out. So if you guys do want to see more of this series, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Give me suggestions for what you want me to do, maybe what college you want me to accept. And all that. Obviously, I'll make the ultimate decision, but feel free to leave suggestions. But with that said, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay safe, be kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!